What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Welcome to another rendition of Delete Lawz. My name is ChilleDeCastro. I will be your host. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar. I've been studying the history of this country for over 25 years, where I've been deeply embedded after a 2002 wrongful arrest that made me just flip my switch and start really learning the law so I could find out exactly what happened to me and how it happened. I traced those steps back, going from Illinois versus Gates, 1983, back to Terry versus Ohio. And what I determined is that this whole idea of reasonable articulable suspicion is a scam. It's a total scam. Any cop can be reasonably articulably suspicious of you anytime they want. That's why I want you to put in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put in the comment section, what's going on, Playboy? What is going on, Playboy? What's going on? Let me say some names here real quick. Just some people. Jackie is in the room. What's going on? Greg B, as usual. Good to see you. Gloria, Rancho, Relaxo, KT. Who else is in here? Put OTVO in the comment section so I can scream off some names here. Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter. Oh. I guess, Mad, you got removed when I deleted him. I took a bunch of people out of the thing, and I accidentally removed you as a mod. So just remember, mods, don't block anybody, don't kick anybody out unless they're a total asshole, and then we'll kick them out then. But, you know, let them be a total asshole. But I'll read some of their comments, but let's just try to let people hang. You know, people aren't always going to agree, but you know who the trolls in this are, right? So I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's going on, Frank? Good to see you. Jason, Rosemary. Stop the tyrants. OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Let's get into the first video. So this video right here. Dumbass cop. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. This was not the video I was going to show you. I was going to show you the video of the guy who gets murdered by the cops. And this is, we're going to have to go slow on this because this is a breakdown. This video right here is a breakdown video. We're going to have to go slow on this. Going to have to pick this video apart piece by piece, step by step. So this video is titled Body Cam Shows Armed Man Beat Orange County Deputy Before Being Shot. Well, let's get into that exactly. Let's get into that exactly. And we're going to watch this whole bad chicken. We're probably going to watch this a couple times through. And they're going to say viewer discretion is advised, but just watch this. So it's kind of ironic because when this video first started, I kind of was like, I understood the cop's position. I was like, man, you know, when I first watched this, I literally thought to myself, man, the cop hasn't done anything wrong. That was my first thought until I really broke it down and took my time to watch it again.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. Hold up.
So the guy jumps over the fence, and as soon as he gets over the fence, he bends down and grabs a bag. I don't know what's in the bag, but then he tries to run. So right away, I'm kind of like, well, the cop's going out for a call. Someone called about someone maybe breaking in through the back of the building. The cop goes out to the call, and then this guy comes around the fence, doesn't say a word, jumps the fence. Gloria, he jumps the fence, and then the cop is stuck in this really, really shitty situation. And you guys know I'm not like back the blue. I'm not back the blue. You guys know that. It's not my position. But at the same time, I do want a country that's based on law and order. And I do want the rule of law to be upheld. So initially, when I first saw this video, I thought maybe the cop was 100% correct. I really did. I had to watch it a couple times.
Oh, be careful. Ah. Hold on.
Okay, so he grabs that bag and he starts to scuffle, starts to run, and the cop has to fight him.
Can I fight one? Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you. 2112.
Okay, so you got to see that. You got to see that. I got to go back for a second. Okay, so the guy has a gun on him. The cop's wrestling this guy, but he has a gun on him. This guy's got a gun on him. He's got a couple of guns on him. Watch what he does with the first gun. Watch.
2112.
So there goes the gun. There's the gun right there. There's the first gun. Then he throws the second gun. So you saw it. He took both guns. He threw them off of his body because what do we know what cops say? What do cops say? They say gun. They put the word, put it in the chat. He says the word gun. And as soon as the cop says gun, you know what that means, right? They're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot you. They're going to kill you. So this guy being conscious enough to realize, I don't know what the hell he's thinking, but he then takes the two guns. There's one gun right there. There's another gun right there. He threw the two guns off of him. Gun number one here. Here goes gun number one. There's gun number one, gone. He threw it off his body. And then he's got another gun on him. This guy's got another gun. I don't know why he's running around with two guns. So now, right here, whose side are you on? Are you on the cop's side or are you on the perpetrator's side? Because I was more leaning. I thought it was just going to be a fair arrest at this point. He threw the firearms off of him. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? The cop, he didn't shoot him. He didn't tase him. So I'm kind of like, he's not such a horrible cop, right? Right? Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button. Everybody double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button. Put in the comment section, JBTP, Jack, Boo, Thug, Pig. Put it in the comment section. Do it. You guys know my position. Nonviolence. You guys know my position. Do not do stupid shit like that. It makes the cops say they're all violent. All the citizens are trying to kill us. It makes them treat us all like we are the criminals, like we are all crooks. You start punching out a cop like that as much as you want to, you're going to fuck us all up because the cops are going to say that's how the citizens are. They want to beat us up and punch us in the head. And by the way, at this point, I'm now leaning more towards the cop. I'm like, you know what? As he's getting punched in the head, he's got his firearm on his side. So this guy out wrestles him right here. He's going to out grapple him because cops are not trained properly in grappling or jujitsu. But the cop has got the gun. The cop has his firearm. You can see it. There's the cop's firearm right there. He's got his firearm on him the whole time. Okay. Right there, the cop could pull his gun and shoot him because he's on his knees getting punched in the head. He could shoot him right there. Put a one in the chat if the cop could shoot him right here. He's in an inferior position. He's on his knees. And by the way, this is not the best defense ever, just holding your arms straight out. The cop right here could shoot him. Put a one in the chat if the cop could shoot him. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy in the comment section. He could shoot him right here, couldn't he? He has the legal right to shoot him right here, right? So to me, in my mind, watching this, I'm like, man, that cop is showing a lot of restraint. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Okay. Gun number one. Ready? He tosses gun number one over. But there's something going on in the background here that you may not have seen. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Meanwhile, cop struggles to get to his feet. The copper right here, he just got his head beat down. Let me get all the way to the edge right here. And let me open this bad chicken a little bit bigger. Right there. Now, this dude is, you think he's getting away. He's actually taking the guns and throwing them over the fence. Gun number one, you just saw him throw it over the fence. Now watch the cop. The cop is up on his feet. He can see what the guy is doing. He now knows that this guy is throwing guns over a fence. Put a 1 in the chat if that's true. He now knows the guy is throwing the guns over the fence. Second gun, gone. And then the cop shoots him. That's murder. That's murder right there. That's murder. That's murder right there. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm not. What? I can't. That's murder. Is that murder or not? Because clearly the guy sees that he's thrown the firearms over. Punch, punch. Watch the cop. Watch the cop. The cop's on his feet. This guy's throwing the gun over the fence. When the first gun goes over the fence right here. There, the guy's on his... Now the cop is completely on his feet, totally coherent, looking straight ahead. The perpetrator now throws the second gun over the fence. And the gun is gone before the first shot is let out of the pistol. The gun is gone. The guns are gone right there. But this cop is not done. That's murder right there. That's murder. Now, here's the body cam footage of the cop. And what I'm the most impressed about with this right here is that the body cam even stays on the guy.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. Alright, hold up. Guys, I won. Whoa! Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you. $21.12.
Now, look at the restraint that the cop shows here as he's getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked. But he's not pulling the gun. I mean, look at that. We can't really see. He's down. Okay. So, I mean, that's, to me, this was impressive that the cop didn't shoot him from this position. And at first I thought to myself, man, this is a really tolerant cop who's keeping his cool, who's keeping himself held together. So now he lays on his back for a second. Then he gets to his feet. There, and now we don't get to see him collect himself. It's only from the third party's perspective. And then the guy's shot down dead. So what do you guys think? We're going to watch it from the beginning to the end. Yeah, listen, for those of you guys who are on the side of the cop on this one, you know, it's tough to say that you're wrong. And I'm no cop sucker. Everybody here, put a one in the chat if you know I'm not a cop sucker. That I'm not like, oh yeah, well, we have to understand the cop's position. That's just not the way I am. I want to stand on the side of liberty, stand on the side of your rights, stand on the side of transparency and justice. But this guy right here, he was unarmed when the cop unloaded 4 or 5 shots into him. He was unloaded. But for people who are saying that the cop could have been in the right, it's tough to argue with you because guy had 2 guns on him and was throwing them around. If you ever handled a firearm before, you don't just typically throw a gun, 10, 15, 20 feet in the air. That's just not how you handle a firearm, because the gun could go off, you could kill somebody. So that's not really the typical way you handle things.
Crossfire.
We're going to go back to the beginning of this bad chicken. We're going to watch it from beginning to end. I'll try to keep my big mouth shut here. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm a lot of y'all. I'm with y'all on this because we just don't know what the guy had on him as he was throwing guns around. And the beginning of this right here, where the cop is like, hey, be careful jumping over the fence. It's like, it's tough.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. Alright, hold up. Here, look. Okay, save one. Whoa! Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you.
So that's the part right there. You heard the guy grimace. Oof! He got hit right in the gut. The cops got him on the ground. The cop hit him in the side instead of actually grabbing his arm and locking him up.
2112.
He throws one gun. Now he throws another gun. So, I mean, that right there, to me, it's like, as much as I don't like or respect cops, at the same time, man, you put yourself in that situation for a second. Guy's got 2 guns, throwing them. I mean, I watched this last night. I was so torn. I watched it again, then I rewound it. I watched it again, then I rewound it, then I watched it again. So now here's the part where you could consider this murder, or you could consider that the cop's state of mind was totally screwed because he got punched in the head 15 times, 9 times, I think, before he gets up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So he got punched in the head 17, 18 times. He got punched in the head 17 or 18 times. So then after the guy punches him out, he lays there for like a second. He lays there for like a second, right? He's just laying there for a second trying to catch his breath because he just got beat up by the other dude, and he didn't shoot him. So I was like, maybe the cop isn't totally horrible in this situation because he didn't shoot him, and he could have. He just got punched in the head 17 times that I counted. Anybody count anything different? And now you can't see it, but I'm just trying to zoom in on the copper here. I mean, and there it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there. You guys, do me a favor. Double tap your finger on your screen. That hits the like button. If you're watching on your phone in vertical mode, double tap. Otherwise, reach down there and hit the thumbs up button right down there. Put in the comment section OTVO or Team DLZ. Put Team DLZ in the chat. Let it roll. Team DLZ, Team DLZ, Team DLZ. Put it in the chat for me, pretty please. Potter's Media is in here. What's going on, Playboy? Rancho Relaxo, Gloria. So listen, you know, I have a hard time faulting the cop after I've been in lots of fights in the street, and they're dangerous. It's dangerous to fist fight in the street. And this cop showed a lot of restraint, but then he gets up. Scrubzilla's here. What's up, Scrub? Haven't seen you in a minute. He shows a lot of restraint, and then when he comes back, when he gets up, he ends up shooting the guy. And let's watch the body cam footage from his lapel.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. Ah, hold on. Can I fight one?
No, Milkman, I pretty much have made it. I pretty much made my position clear. I think he should have not shot him, you know, half a dozen times after he realized he tossed the guns. But if he tossed 2 guns off of him, how do we know he didn't have 3? I mean, it's a fair question. If you're the cop on the scene, listen, I'm not for killing each other. I'm not for murder. I'm not for death. I'm not, hey, kill all cops. No, I know plenty of cops. Trust me, I know lots of cops. It's amazing how many cops I do know. And some of those cops, when they get out of being a cop, they turn to the light and they realize that what they've done was wrong. And I don't wish them death. I don't wish people death. I'm sorry, I don't. No matter how much I don't like somebody, I don't wish them dead.
Fuck you doing, bro? Fuck you.
And then the way the guy's talking, like, what you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Like he's on some sort of chemical that's altering his perception of reality to the point where he is like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? You're talking to a cop who's got you. It's just a weird way to talk to somebody who you're trying to get away from. So he's got him right here. If he knew basic jiu-jitsu, basic grappling, he could jump on top of this guy and hold him down, but he doesn't.
21-12.
Yeah, I agree. And then Potter's Right Media has a pretty good point. What's the point in grabbing the guy to begin with? Because they got a call about something, but he just jumped the fence. I don't know why he grabbed him either to start off with. That's the part I thought that he showed a lot of restraint right there. And then the guy's dead. I think he dies right here. Does anybody know the outcome of this? Did this guy die? Jeff Vacone is here. What's going on, Playboy? I'm not sure if he died or not. I have no idea. I didn't get that far. But we see it. You know, I mean, I think.
Crossfire.
And then we get to there. I saw this other video. Since this video is going to be demonetized, I want to show you guys this video. This video is brutal. And it's a couple years old. But when you see it, you're going to be like, holy shit. This one is absolutely crazy. I think this case is from 2012. So this case is 13 years old. But if you haven't seen this, buckle up, because this is hardcore. I mean, this is hardcore. This is before YouTube censored everything and everybody. So this is out of the city of Owasso, case 211-2196. If you guys have not seen this before, you're about to be jaw dropped on this one. This is pretty insane. I don't believe there's any volume on this. This is 12 years old. So now watch what they do to this guy. This is gonna fuck you up a little bit, to be honest with you, because this is horrible. So do you see what they're doing? They got a guy and they got him with his wrists are shackled behind his back in chains. Dan Cocoran is in the room. Where's Chevy? What's up, Playboy? So now they're gonna drag this guy in, but look what they do. They lift him up by his rotator cuffs, by his shoulder rotator cuffs, and they're going to tear his rotator cuffs. Watch this. They're dragging his head on the ground. Just wait. You're not ready for this. This is horrifically bad. This is horrifically bad. You're not going to, this is going to make you cringe big time. Watch what this cop does to this guy's shoulders. Oh, 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 oh my God. Now they're going to drag his head. They're going to drag his head along the ground as they rip him by his rotator cuffs. It is just so unbelievable.
Here, eat spell me.
Gotcha. Are you ready to walk? Can you get up and walk? You want to play big boy? Then get up and let's try it again. Come on. Stand up. Now walk.
Don't try to
Look at his head. His head is gashed open.
brutalize me. Are you a terrorist? Fucking Arabic?
Look, boom.
What? What?
Whoa, what the
Don't try to
fuck?
brutalize me.
He starts elbowing.
Are you a terrorist? Fucking
Elbow
Arabic?
one. Elbow one. He pops him right in the face as his arms are chained behind his back.
What?
Elbow number two as his arms are chained behind his back.
What?
Elbow number three as his arms are chained behind his back. Is that right, Ty? I'm pretty easy to get a hold of, man. You can always reach me through my email.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Ty.
That's how Roger County does it. Yeah, I reckon it was David on Moss.
This, to me, right here, this should have been a charge against this cop for absolute attempt to do great bodily harm. So look at his arms here. Look at his. This is you guys got to see this. You guys got to really see it. So I'm not sure how many of you guys can take your arms and put them behind your back and stretch them up. How many of you guys can stretch your arms behind your back and stretch them up? Okay, just like that. How many of you guys want to stretch like that? Now his arms are over the back of his head. Now watch what this cop is going to do to this guy's. Watch this. Now look, your shoulders don't rotate that way when your wrists are chained together behind the back. And now I think the cop, I'm not sure if his rotator cuffs are completely torn or not. I mean, hey, Ty, there's my email address right there. Chille@deletelawz.com. It's Chille@deletelawz.com, KT. Chille@deletelawz.com. And now look at that. Look at that. He's pushing the guy's face into the ground as he attempts to tear his rotator cuff. I don't see, I mean, is that not an attempt to tear his rotator cuffs? Look at the angle. His wrists are above his head. There's his head right there, and his wrists and his shoulders are being torn right there. There's no other way to see that. He's trying to hurt that guy with great bodily harm. Look, still trying to tear his rotator cuffs. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. 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 What a sick, sadistic pig. Scrubzilla, send it over, Ty. Send it over. Let's take a look. Wow. Complying Borg is here. Now they're going to drag him on his head. Look, that is not a standard of care. That is not at all. That's standard operating procedure. That's their SOP. Before there were cameras everywhere. I'm dying to know what happened to this pig who tried to tear the guy's rotator cuffs. Now, when they're walking back to go to the cell,
Here, eat, spell me.
Yes. Are you ready to walk? Can you get up and walk? You want to act like a big boy? Then get up and let's try it again. Come on. Stand up. Now walk.
Don't try to brutalize me. Are you a terrorist? Fucking Arabic? What? What? Oh, yeah.
Whoa, he gave him 3 shots to the face.
Get up and walk.
1, 2, 3.
Get up and let's try it again.
shots.
Come on. Stand up. Now walk.
Don't try to brutalize me. Are you a terrorist? Fucking Arabic?
1,
What?
2,
What?
3. I mean, what happened to these cops? Well, you know, this is 12 years ago. This is 13 years ago. This is from 2012. But what happened to the cops that did this to this man? I would absolutely love to know what happened to these cops. That is so unbelievable what they did to him, trying to tear his rotator cuff, then elbowing him in the face. Texas 3, what's going on, Playboy? Eric Treater's here. What's going on? I don't know the answers. I don't know the answers. I could take a look at the video here that I have pulled up, but I honestly don't know the answer. I have no idea. So this is one that I saw that just, I tried to show this the other day, but I didn't get the one that I actually wanted to show you guys. And now between yesterday and today, I found that one. Man, and listen, you know, I know that a lot of people don't care about illegal immigrants is what it seems like to me. It seems like a lot of people don't care about if you're here illegally. The message I've got from my crowd is that they don't care if people are here. They don't care that people are here. If they're here illegally, then they don't care what happens to them. But what we're seeing across the country is this horrible rash of federal agents who are masked that are beating and hurting people who are here illegally. And you may not care about illegal immigrants, but I care about people. And it's really hard to watch. Really hard to watch the amount of abuse that is being done to people who are here. And they're here illegally. That's a fact. They are here illegally. But the idea that their life shouldn't matter and they should be abused and beaten and treated terribly. I'm going to show a couple of those videos, but not a lot. I'm going to
jail after.
So this woman's story is great, and then you see the video that she's talking about. Las Vegas Metro get their feelings hurt, retaliate with pepper balls in the back and in the front. And this woman, what I think is cool about this video is this woman is here to tell her story. To tell her story. And listen to her story.
For 24 hours. I just got out of jail after 24 hours because I attended a protest. I have a lot more to say about what happened, but I'm just going to show you my arrest video. But the stories that I heard while I was in there, most of the people that were arrested, the 100 plus in Las Vegas last night, were just trying to make it to their cars to leave, but they were trapped and arrested.
Did little girl call you a name? Did little girl call you a fucking name? Oh, poor babies! Oh, poor babies, you're shooting me? You're shooting me? For what? What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for?
Why should she be shot with pepper balls that way for protesting? Listen,
Trapped and arrested.
I got the message from my audience. I got it. Most people don't care about illegal immigrants. They don't care, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you care about illegals. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't care about illegal immigrants. The messaging that I've received from my people is that they don't care what happens to illegal immigrants. They don't give a shit about them, which is astounding to me. It's mind-blowing to me. But do you care about the citizens who want to protest that are being shot with pepper balls? And that's her face right there. She didn't do anything other than show up to a protest. You may not agree with, how we change the system of the illegal immigrants, but she shouldn't be shot with pepper balls. And that's what I'm saying. I happen to care about people, so I don't want to see people get shot with pepper balls. It's not fun for me to watch this. So now she's on the street. She's protesting. She has a right to protest, but they're shooting her with pepper balls.
Call you a name? Did little girl call you a fucking name? Oh, poor babies! Oh, poor babies, you're shooting me?
Like, look at that. Since when did airball guns, or what are they called, airsoft guns? Since when did they become a tool to shoot us with pepper balls? It's just sick. It's just disgusting. Everything good that has been created. Oh man, this one's brutal. It's let me see what song it is. I can't play the song, but I can show you the video. And it's all over the place. Everywhere we look is police brutality. It's just so unbelievable. Yeah, they're just shooting her with pepper balls because they can. And that to me is really sad. It's really sad. So I can't play. There's a song playing in the background of this, but this is just a compilation right here of absolute and total police brutality. Did you see it? He picks her up and slams her headfirst into the concrete. He's got her, and then right here, he's going to lock around her waist right there, and then pile drive her head first into the concrete. I mean, in what kind of bozo clown world is that okay? He slams her into the concrete. Now, this woman is being held down by one cop as another cop comes up and starts to punch her in the kidneys. That's a female right there. Here's the head slam again. And then right here, that's a female on the ground, and he's giving her kidney shots as the other cop holds her down. Shot in the kidney. That's incredible. This guy gets grabbed by the hair and thrown on the hard ground. That's knees in the back. He's trying. Look at him. Look at that. That is just incredible. Look at that. Put a 1 in the chat if cops should not be allowed to put their knee on the back of your head and put your other knee in your kidneys, in your lip, right there. You put a 1 in the chat if that should not be allowed, if that should be illegal. This should not be okay. Put a 1 in the chat if this should not be okay. I mean, what the fuck? Look at this guy. He's on top of her. His head is on the back of her head. And then his head's on sorry about that. Let me get like this. His knee is on the back of her head. Her face is being smushed down into the concrete. Her hands are straight up. It's a her, by the way. See the bracelet she has on? And then he's got his other knee in the small of her back with his entire body weight on top of this human being. on top of this human being. But in the name, because they're law enforcers, well, then this is okay because this is their policy. They said that this is their policy. So you know what? I don't know when you voted on their policy, but I didn't vote on this policy right here. Why in the world is this allowed to be done to you and me? That is just disgusting. And now this cop, he beats on this person. And it's boom, punch in the face. And by the way, these are women. These are women this is happening to. And he's not done beating on her. He's got to keep beating on her a little bit more. Look at this. This was an insane montage that I found, and I had to share it with you guys. You guys have to see this. Oh, we saw that one. I did a short on that one. Now, look, there's the same thing. Rotator cuffs. He's going to tear. What the fuck are we looking at right here? That is insane. That is just nuts. That is nuts. You guys do me a favor. Double tap on your screen. Hit the like button. Double tap on your screen. Let's OTVO is in the hizzy. Gio is in the room. What's going on, Gio? John Francis, what is going on, my friend? Rancho Relaxo, Christopher. I mean, look, this is what I'm talking about. What policy, procedure, and protocol is this right here, Danelle Brown? What policy, procedure, and protocol is this, Gio? How is this acceptable? How is this correct? You guys double tap on that screen. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Omega said it. Yeah, we need to arm ourselves. We're not safe. And who are we not safe from? From the cops. It's crazy. And then picks her up by the hair. Picks her up by the hair. Did you see it? Let me back up. Grabs her by her hair. He's picking her up by the back of her hair. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So this woman gets up and then she's going to get a rude awakening. She thinks she's going to go into the... And they start hitting her with sticks. Hitting her in the shins, hitting her in the knees. He hit her on top of the head. Did you see that last strike? Watch close. Watch the top of her head. Watch the top of her head right here. Ready? Wait. Watch the top of her head. Boom. You see the stick hit her on top of the head? Jeez. Oh, it's fucking painful. It is painful. Gio, it is painful to watch. I mean, that is literally, it is painful to watch. That is so hard to watch. That is so unbelievable. Oh, did you guys see this one? This cuts off. It doesn't quite go where I want it to go because I've seen this video before, but this video is so spot on. This video is so spot on. They try to chase down this guy and say that he's trespassing or he's doing something illegal. The other cop actually shuts it down, but we don't get to that point. It cuts off before the end.
I didn't get the memo on it. No. I thought I would have gotten like a calendar invite or something.
Well, it's every day.
Would you mind just lowering that for me?
No.
Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it down for me?
You would do well to stay clear of me.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about me.
Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay?
Am I a suspect
Here's the
in
thing.
crime?
Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically am I a suspect?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right
So
now
I'm
you are
setting this down
trespassing.
so that it's
Perfectly.
not a weapon.
Awesome. I totally
Let me
appreciate
advise you
that.
that this is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on
Oh,
right
it
now.
is?
It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person. It's the public. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I mean, this guy puts this cop in check.
The Adams County government. I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person, it's the public! What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Sir?
No justice, no peace, fuck the police!
Keep an eye out all the way around, please. You've been asked to leave the property.
Yeah?
You are now committing trespassing, okay? That's all we're asking you to do, is to leave the property.
I need your card.
I will give you my information when we're done.
No, you'll give it to me now.
No, I will give it to you when we're done.
Before you take any
It's
official action.
it's Officer Dickey, right here.
That's what you're thinking.
His name is Officer Dickey.
Badge number 2905. Okay?
So, Mr. Dickey, why are you removing
It's Officer
me from
Dickey.
public prop? No, it's Mr. Dickey.
I'm removing you from private property
It's Officer Dickey. No, it's Mr. Dickey. No, it's Officer Dickey.
right here.
That's what your thing
Badge
says.
number 2905. Okay?
So, Mr. Dickey, why are you removing
It's Officer
me from
Dickey.
public
Mr. Dickey. No, it's Officer Dickey. No, it's Mr. Dickey.
prop? No, it's Mr. Dickey.
I'm removing you from private property because you were asked
not
to leave
private
this property. Yes.
Do you see any posted signs? No, this is a building open to the public.
Did you-
it is
sir?
open to the public right now. Consent to this unlawful seizure! No justice! No peace!
Gentlemen,
Fuck!
I need your
Police!
I need your ID, please, so I could write you a summons.
Okay, so right there, if there's not another cop on the scene and the cop says he's going to write you a summons, if you don't give him your ID, he could wrongfully arrest you. Just remember that. And the 2014 case of Heen versus North Carolina is going to get away with it because of the Supreme Court.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
So now this guy stops and he's going to give his ID because if the cop says, I'm going to write you a summons, you have to give your ID, which sucks because it's not true. He can't write him a summons for trespassing. He has to get warned and then get an opportunity to leave. But that's not what's happening here.
I need your ID also, please, sir. Okay, I'm going to place you under arrest then.
You are not placing me under arrest.
Come here.
You have no right to ask for any.
Come here. All right. Taser. Got it.
I got my taser.
Go. He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For
So in case you guys have never seen this video before, this video is going to cut off, but this cop straightens him right out.
trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit! What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling "fuck everybody."
You see this sign? It says "fuck cops." You want to know why?
Which we never see. Double tap on the screen if you hardly have ever seen this. Put a 1 in the chat if you have never seen it. I mean, I can't say never. If you rarely have ever seen this, put a 1 in the chat if you've rarely ever seen a cop step in and stop another cop from being tyrannical.
He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit! What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling "fuck everybody."
You see this sign? It says "fuck cops." You want to know why? Because cops like you keep fucking.
Do you hear what the guy's saying in the background? Do you see my sign? It says fuck cops because cops like you need fucking.
Yelling "fuck everybody."
You see this sign? It says "fuck cops." You want to know why? Because cops like you keep fucking.
He refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do.
For what?
So I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Now that he turned his body camera off, but this guy's body cam kept running, and that cop checked him and said, no, you're violating his rights. He has every right to do that. So now you're going to see another cop here. This guy gets flipped off. All he does is get flipped off. That's it. The only thing he's done is get flipped off. He hasn't done anything else, and this cop is going to lose his shit. So it says, this man about to be pulled over for giving a passing cop a one-finger salute.
Cop's right on my ass. Right on my ass.
Something wrong with your finger?
No, works just fine.
Yeah. You like flipping off cops?
I do.
Okay, you don't do that,
It's a First Amendment right, sir.
Just like you, right?
First Amendment right, sir.
Okay, pull over.
Protected by the...
I want to make sure you're okay. Pull over.
I'm going to reach into my backpack and produce that for you. Can I ask why I'm being pulled over?
You had your finger up, so I thought you wanted me to help you out.
That has been ruled by the Supreme Court as not a justifiable reason. I will take it to court.
Cop now claims that cops cannot be victims of free speech.
Can I ask why I'm being pulled over?
Cops cannot be victims of free speech. He put on the screen here.
That has been...
Cop now claims that the man's finger is a call for help because he gave him the bird.
Ruled by the Supreme Court as not a justifiable reason. I will take it to court.
I'm not giving you a ticket.
But you're detaining me illegally, sir.
You were waving me down, so I stopped.
You're detaining me illegally. It has been ruled by the Supreme Court, James versus Knuffy.
You were waving me down, so I stopped you, okay?
James versus Cuniff.
James versus Knuffy, sir.
It's Cuniff.
You're free to go. I just wanted to make
I'm free to go. You have a good day, sir. What was...
But do you see what happened here? And I want to point this out. The guy pulled him over because he was operating a motorized vehicle on the roads. If the cop pulls you over and says you have to give ID, 99.9% of the time, if you don't give your ID when the cop has pulled you over, when you're behind the wheel of a motorized vehicle, if you don't give your ID, the cop can take you to jail. Then the 2014 case of Heenan versus North Carolina says that the cop can make a reasonable mistake of law. So the cop is going to say, I didn't know it's actually Glick versus Cuniff, not James versus Cuniff. So it's Glick versus Cuniff is the 2011 case out of Massachusetts. And he says Glick versus Cuniff. But if the cop says, hey, Your Honor, I didn't know the case law, then because of the 2014 case of Heenan versus North Carolina, the cop is going to get away with it. Dan Cochran and Complying Borg with the first super chats. Yeah, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Brad? Everybody welcome Brad 21D. Everybody welcome Brad. Brad is a new member. Thanks a lot. Yes, yeah. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Dan Cochran, watch out. Blue line of scum will bully you. Complying Borg. Faithful Team DLZ member, been a member for years. Everybody welcome Brad. Everybody do me a favor, welcome new team member Brad. Appreciate you coming, Brad.
What's your name and badge number?
Porter, 605.
605 Porter. I'll be seeing you in court, Mr. Porter.
Okay.
Well, but so now here's the thing. What are the damages that the guy incurred by being pulled over? Because the Supreme Court considers it de minimis, like they did in Pennsylvania versus Mims. You having to get out of the car in the face of officer safety is de minimis compared to the risk to the officer. But how dangerous it is for you to get out of the car. It is so dangerous. You guys do me a favor and double tap your finger on the screen. Double tap. Hit the thumbs up button if you're watching on a desktop, but double tap your finger real quick. That hits the like button. I appreciate that. Put in the comment section, Team DLZ. Welcome, Brad, to Team DLZ. Oh, Brad, we got some stuff coming out, man. I cannot wait. I'm so excited with what we have coming out. You guys have no idea. It is a game frickin' changer. And we're finally to the point. Oh man. So I saw this the other day and I got to show this to you. This is super important. If there is somebody who attacks you and they're not in a uniform, you can defend yourself. You can absolutely defend yourself. You do not have to let some random person attack you because they say that they could be a cop. So this is pretty freaking heinous. Let me pause this right here. I'm going to go back. So now they're protesting this particular company, which, by the way, I don't know what this company is. It's called right here. This company right here is called Psy Precision Staffer Violently Attacks Anti-War Protester. So I put some comments on this video. You cannot attack another person and then think that you can get away with that. That's not how America works. That is not how it works. I got a little bit. Let me put this right here. Stokes is a member. What's up, Stokes? Thanks for becoming a member. You guys welcome Stokes to the club. Right on. Team DLZ. Team DLZ. Later, Gio. I just saw Let's OTVO said later. Thanks for coming by, Gio. I appreciate it.
Precision, we know you. You are killing children too. Cry Precision, we know you.
So they're saying Cry Precision. I don't know what Cry Precision is, but apparently it's some sort of contractor or some sort of training center. Cry Precision. I'm not sure who it is or what it means. But this guy is apparently from Cry Precision, and there's protesters, it looks like at an airport.
Precision, we know you. You are...
Okay, so he goes through the protest sign, and then he jumps on top of a guy and mounts him.
Killing children too. Cry Precision, we know you.
So he assaults him right there by hitting his arms. Now he... Full mount. He jumps on top of me. Okay, bro, listen to me. If you jump on top of me, I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you if you put your hips on top of my chest. I'm going to push you off of me, and I'm going to beat your ass. That's what's going to happen. That's what will happen. Stokes, everybody. Welcome Stokes to the memberships. So now he's on top of this kid trying to take a picture of his face. Let me tell you something. If someone mounts you on top of you, and whether you're a peaceful protester or not, you can beat the shit out of this guy.
Get off of him now. Get off of him now. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Don't touch me.
That's assault right there. Did you see him smack the guy's arms? You can't smack somebody's arms out of their face to take a picture of their face.
Hands up. Whoa. Get off of him. Get off of him now. Get off of him now. What's wrong with you?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get hands up. Whoa. Get off.
Right there, you can beat the shit out of that guy. He does not have a right to mount you and jump on top of you. This is completely illegal. You should beat his ass for doing that. Brad 2DMB. Brad 21 Dumb. Happy to be here, Chille. We don't stop. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate the support, dude. Everybody welcome Brad and welcome Stokes. New members, what's going on? Dan Cocaran. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Clown Patrol's here. Oh, Melania. I see Melania in the chat. What's up, Melania? How are you?
Get off of him now. Get off of him now. Oh my God. Move, my friend. Fuck you.
Hey.
Yes. Fuck you.
Dude, honestly, I would beat the shit out of that guy if he jumped on me like that. Then all the people would say, "Oh, Chille's a pussy." You'd find out real quick, like people saying, "I physically got in his face and stopped him." You did not. You did not. You never physically came up to me in any way, shape, or form at all whatsoever. That never happened. I don't know why you make shit up like that. Okay, so now, listen, I want to show you guys some stuff, but there's so many people who just don't care about illegal immigrants. There's so many of you who don't care. I find it shocking, but there's just so many people. I want to show you guys some stuff here where citizens are being abducted by ICE, but so many people all of a sudden have become cop suckers when it comes to like ICE. It's so disheartening for me because I thought that most people were against cops' overreach and violence and hurting us and attacking us in the street. That's what I thought. But it seems as though every video I put out that shows that people protesting are being beaten or tasered or pepperballed, so many people don't care. They're like, we don't care. And they're mad at me for showing it. Which is just, I just don't really understand. I don't get it. I thought that we were for a better society that is based on. All right, I'm going to show this video. I'm going to show a different video because listen, it's not popular. There's so many people who don't care that these people who are protesting are getting beaten by cops, and that to me is just, it's astounding, but it's true. There's so many people. Mad Hatter with the super chat. Thanks, Mad Hatter. I'm going to show this video anyway. I'm going to show this video. This is different than the protester video I was going to show you. Oh, it's just so frustrating. I'm not for that. I'm not for the idea that we can beat people and hurt people because we don't agree with their political position. I'm against that. So it's tough for me because I'm stuck in the middle because there's so many people who I love that don't give a shit about. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward this to the point where it starts actually.
Sheriff stop. There's a vehicle. There's another vehicle possibly, but someone yelled at the vehicle. Is making sure everything was okay here. Was it this vehicle or the other vehicle? Did you? Yeah. That was you. You got your license on you? Registration? For what? Because you're yelling at me for no reason.
Okay, it's not a crime.
It's not a crime, but you yelling out like that, I want to make sure you're okay. Have you consumed the alcohol already?
Have you?
No, I haven't. Come on, step on the vehicle real quick.
So the guy drove by and yelled something at the cop, and now the cop is pulling him over unjustly, unconstitutionally, but he's going to be able to get away with it, which I find to be really disgusting. Glass Heart, what's going on?
Okay, let's come back here. Yep. Right over here.
Is that an optical illusion, or is that dude like way bigger than the other dude?
Okay, let's come back here. Yep.
I guess that dude is pretty big. He looks like he's like 6'5". He's huge. He's super tall. And the cop's short. I understand that.
Right over here. Right over here. I want to be in front of the camera. Sure. You're on camera too, right here. Oh, that's fine. Okay, my name's Terrence William McKinley County Sheriff's Office. Reason for traffic stop, okay?
What is it?
Okay, so you're yelling out the window, okay?
Okay.
Let me talk to you.
No,
I just want to.
This is not an articulable, reasonable suspicion of a crime that I've committed, am about to commit, or have committed.
Okay, sir.
Talking, flipping you off like this, calling you a motherfucker is not a crime.
Okay.
So you cannot illegally detain me. That is an obstruction. That is a violation of my fourth constitutional right.
Sir. Okay.
Your Fourth Amendment right. Your Fourth Amendment right is what it's a violation of. I just find it to be so... I tried to show this the other day, but the video wouldn't play. I mean, and this is, this reminded me of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Because the Israelis say the Palestinians are all horrible. The Palestinians teach their children that the Israelis are horrible. And they're now in this never-ending war. And it's not the Jews, it's the Israeli government. Because I come from Jewish descent. And it's not all Jews who feel like we should exterminate all of the Palestinians. That's just not true. That's the Israeli government. And I've been clear about this since the very beginning. I have a problem with what they're doing. But what's happening here in America is a parallel because so many people are being hemmed up, beat, cheat, charged by cops that they're teaching their children that the cops are the enemy, that the cops will kill them. And so in this particular case, this cop right here gets shot at by a 4-year-old kid. And to me, this is kind of surreal.
Fired at them.
So I saw this on Inside Edition, and this is a pretty short video. But what happens is they grab a guy and they're treating him with the standard operating procedure of abuse and authoritarianism and torture cuffs and beatings.
In Utah, say they had shots fired at them.
In Utah, so they're on top of the guy, they're chaining him up, which is brutal, barbaric, and inhumane.
By a 4-year-old. Unified Police Department of Greater Salt Lake released footage of a February 2022 arrest that took place in a McDonald's parking lot. According to cops, A man was reported by McDonald's employees for allegedly brandishing a weapon at them after he claimed they messed up his order. As the man was being placed in handcuffs, shots rang out.
And why did shots ring out? Because people are being taught, people are teaching their kids that cops are our enemies. That's why. It's very unhealthy, but that's what's being taught to their children, which is, I teach kids not to trust cops at all.
Police realized the shooter was a 4-year-old child sitting inside the father's car with a 3-year-old sibling.
You alright, kid?
The police report says the child told officers, quote, "I grabbed my dad's gun and tried to shoot the police so he could be free and do what he wanted."
I mean, that's from a 4-year-old statement right there. I grabbed my dad's gun and tried to shoot the police so he could be free and do what he wanted.
Though no one was shot in this incident, both the children and the officers were at risk.
Our freaking heads were all right there.
And then Complying Borg said the kids learned it themselves online by watching videos. What about pulling a gun over a food order? I know it. It's absolutely insane.
I mean, had it been lower?
The father pleaded guilty to child abuse and aggravated assault in June. He was sentenced to 120 days in jail as well as probation.
So they put him in jail. They put him in jail for 100. How long did he say? I didn't. How long did they say they put the guy in jail for? I'm just wondering. How long did they put him in jail for? Was it 120 days? Was it 4 months they put him in jail for? For the kid shooting at the cops, they put him in jail for 100 for. I don't know how long that was. It's just insane. What we're seeing happening in our country is just insane. Yeah, this is another. And this, listen, I'm going to show this anyway. If you guys want to, whatever, I'm going to show it anyway, because this is not how people should be treated in our country. And I'm going to show it anyway. I know that people don't care about the illegal immigrants. Believe me, I got the picture. So many people don't care about illegal. I got it. You guys don't give a shit. But the treatment that cops treat us with, to me, you should give a shit. You should care. But if you don't, you don't. I can't make you care. So the title of this video is ICE Chasing People Down in Hollywood, California. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I live in Hollywood, California. So this is happening right here in my backyard every single day. And look at the way the ICE is behaving.
Corre, corre, corre.
No corre. Dame la mano. Dame la mano. Dame la mano. Dame la mano.
And by the way, we have a reveal from the California senator who was arrested here in California, which I'm going to show. I'm going to show that video next. This one right here, Clown Patrol. This guy right here is also an immigrant, whether he's naturalized or has a citizenship card. But the guy on top of him playing the ICE role is also an immigrant.
Dame la mano.
Dude, you let him go, dude.
Suelta, por favor. Nosotros no estamos robando.
Dame la mano.
Dude, you let him go, bro.
Dame la mano. No resistas. No resistas.
Suelta, por favor.
No resistas. Soy patrulla fronteriza. ¿Ok?
I'm recording.
Patrulla fronteriza.
I'm recording.
Step away. Please step away. Step away. Step away. Step away. Step away.
I'm on the
Suelta.
sidewalk.
Suelta.
Lucy.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. We should not be treated this way. We should not be treated this way. You guys, do me a favor. Double tap on your screen. Hit the like button. Double tap on your screen. Hit the like button. Put Team DLZ in the chat. Team DLZ. Put it in once or twice or 3 times. Team DLZ, enter. Team DLZ, enter. Team DLZ, enter. Did you guys see the Tucker Carlson interview with Ted Cruz? If you guys have not seen that Tucker Carlson interview with Ted Cruz, it is, I mean, Tucker Carlson, number one, knows a lot of stuff. for years, I didn't really like Tucker Carlson. And the last couple years, he's really turned my position to where I really like Tucker Carlson. He's Team DLZ rolling through the chat. Team DLZ rolling through the chat. Put it in the chat. Team DLZ, Potter's Rights Media, Stokes, Glass Heart, BCB, Florida, Team DLZ, Melania, John Lund. Good to see you, John. Complying Borg, the Acadian Carpenter. Good to see you. Everett, nice to see you. Christopher, nice. Jeff Vacone. Man, great group of people here today. Thanks you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Now check this out. I'm going to show this, and I realize, remember, I'm well aware that most of you don't give a shit about illegal immigrants. I get it, okay? But I'm going to show newsworthy videos, and I'm still going to be a member of the press, and I'm going to cover newsworthy events. I get that so many of you guys don't give a shit about illegals. I get it, which I'm a little different. I care about all people. I care about the standard operating procedure and the standard of care that we're treated with, and I think it's brutal, inhumane, and barbaric what we're seeing. Let's OTVO, SWE Observer. Wait till you guys see what we got coming. Wait till you see what we got coming. People, blah, blah, blah. Wait till you see what we got coming. So this is that California right here. And this was the New York. ICE officers arrest Brad Lander, the New York City comptroller and Democratic mayoral candidate for at an immigration courthouse on Tuesday. Now, listen, I'm not a Democrat. As you guys know, I exited in 2012. After Obama's first term, I left Democrats. I never voted for a Democrat again since 2012. So that's where I'm at. I've also never voted for a Republican. So now I have only voted independent since 2012, and it's 2025 today. I voted for a woman for president from the Peace and Liberty Party. I think it's a Freedom and Liberty Party, Freedom and Peace Party. So I don't align with Democrats or Republicans. I'm a fierce independent. But watch how ICE, and this is what I'm talking about, you don't have to care about illegal immigrants, but you should care about how we are treated by people who wear badges.
You have a judicial warrant. Do you have a judicial warrant? Can I see the judicial warrant? Can I see the warrant? I will let go when you show me the judicial warrant. Where is it? Where is the warrant? I have it in my hand here.
You're obstructing. You're obstructing.
I would like to let go. I will let go. I take to see the warrant.
Put him in custody. No! Take him in. Take him in. Take him in. Take him in. Step back. Step back. Step back.
You don't have authority. You don't have authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
Sir.
You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
Say that. Step back,
You don't have the, I'm not obstructing. I'm standing right here in the hallway. I asked to see the judicial warrant. By asking for a judicial warrant? You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens asking for a judicial warrant. Judicial warrant. You have a judicial warrant. Do you have a judicial warrant?
Which is a fair question. Do you have a judicial warrant? That is a fair question. The rule of law in our country must be upheld. You can't arrest people without a warrant. And what this guy did, listen, if you want to know, this guy is a radical leftist. He really is. He is pro-illegal immigration all the way. He is. That's his position. But what I'm talking about is when we overstep our bounds and you're letting federal agents detain and arrest New York comptrollers. That's... Sorry about that. Looks like it. Give me 1 second. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people here. It kind of flashed on us there for a second. And that's what I'm talking about. We can't have this kind of treatment of people who are political figures. We just can't have it. And listen, you want to blame the Democrats for using lawfare on Trump? 100%. Like they started this, and now they're bearing the fruit of what they did by what you're seeing here. I only have one video from you, Gloria. It's the ICE agents video. Do you have a different video that you sent me, Gloria? I'm just checking my email right now as I got you on the phone here. Ah, I see. Okay, you sent me this one too, Gloria. Gotcha. Okay, I'll show this next video. You guys do me a favor, double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Double tap on the screen, hit the like button. You know, I wish more people cared about these the illegal immigrants. I wish that people cared about due process of law as much as they care about, get rid of the dirty illegals. It's just, I just have such a problem with it, because if you treat one person that way, you can treat everybody that way. Remember, and I'll just tell you guys, the reason why we are treated like such shit in this country, the reason why we are treated like such trash in this country is because we had the South Carolina slave catchers created in 1704 who were slave catchers. And then if black people ran away from their owners, then the cops could track them down, beat them, lynch them, shoot them, axe them, do anything they wanted to that person. And it was perfectly fine because it was a dirty runaway slave. And now we have the exact same mentality happening in our country. Well, who cares what happens to them because they're a dirty illegal? But what happens is the way the cops and ICE and federal agents treat those dirty illegals, you're next in being treated that way. And how do we know what I'm saying is true? Because we can see it from the very beginning of time. The South Carolina slave catchers set the tone for how you could be treated if you were just deemed illegal. And that's what I'm trying to get across to you, is that it could happen to your brother, your cousin, your lover, could happen to someone you care about. Because we allow this treatment of the dirty illegals, well, you're next. Or your cousin or your dad or your brother or your sister or your mother, you're next. If we allow this treatment because they're deemed a dirty illegal, then you're next. It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to your family. It's going to happen to somebody that you love. 100%. It will happen to somebody that you love. Because you didn't stand up for other people. It's bound and determined that it will come around and happen to you. It absolutely will happen to you. So I'm just keeping it real. If we can't keep it real, we can't keep anything. You know what I mean? If we can't keep it real, we can't keep anything at all. So I'll play the video that you sent me, Gloria. This video is crazy. I got to watch a few minutes of this, Gloria. Thanks for sending this to me. I got to watch a few minutes of this the other day. And now I'm going to show it to you guys. This video is, once again, it's the standard of care, the standard operating procedure. The standard operating procedure. Eric Treater, yeah, I got you, man. I'm not weighing in too hard on that because I am of Jewish descent.
Routine traffic stop, but the police turned it.
And I do not believe that all Jews are bad, and I don't believe that all Palestinians are bad. I think that we have a real land war in the Middle East, and I don't want to be involved in it. Hopefully we don't get drug into World War III. But this, again, this is standard operating care, the standard of care right here. You're going to see it. And if this can happen to them, this can happen to you.
Into a and the limits of power are blurred.
Want to step up? Yeah, you're good. Step on up. Turn around. Head right.
22 years.
Abuse of power isn't always obvious, but these stories are undeniable. A routine traffic stop, but the police turned it into a violent display of power.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This could happen to you if you don't stand up and say something about this, then this could happen to you next. Just like the dirty illegals, this could happen to you next.
Traffic stop, but the police turned it into a violent display of power.
Now look, 2 cops on top of him. The third cop is throwing uppercuts as the 2 cops hold him down.
Stop resisting.
Grand Rapids police approached the car and ordered everyone out. Hood was initially uncooperative, but when he exited the car and raised his hands, he was immediately handcuffed, for reasons that were never explained, setting off a controversial scene that followed.
I can't tell. Scott, can you have him turn the car off? Hey man, what's your first name? What's your first name? I know, I'm talking to you though. What's your first name? I want to have you step out of the car and talk to me back here, alright? Well, take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off, man. You're the one that littered out there at 110 Hall, so I want you to come talk to me back here. I'm talking to you, so I want you to step out. Step out.
Where's Chevy? Where you at, Chevy? I don't see you. Ardle, I see you. I see Mr. Bone, Scrubzilla, Gloria.
It's not a big deal. All right, now. Come on, step out. Yeah, you're good. Step on out. Turn around. Put your hands right on top of your head for me, bud. You're going to go in handcuffs. Doesn't mean you're going to jail, okay? Give me your right hand. Keep your left hand on top of your head for me.
Turn the car off, man.
Give me the other hand. You're good. It's for littering, man. It's not a big deal. It is a arrestable offense.
Despite claiming he was not carrying any illegal substances, Hood was still searched and placed in a patrol car, while the officers quickly moved on to check the rest of the group.
Do you have anything illegal on you, buddy? No, sir. No weed or anything, like any contraband at all? No, sir. No, okay. Just relax, okay? You were just coming from 110 Hall, right?
110 Hall? Yeah.
Hall Street Party Store?
Yeah, yeah. What the hell do we do to do all this?
Littering. Like I told you.
Littering?
Yeah, man.
You take all this?
Yeah. Just, hey, relax. Hey, do me a favor. Spread your legs for me. Just stay right there. Don't move. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
How much cash you got on you? You got probation or parole or anything like that? No? Is there anything illegal in the car that you're worried about? What's up? Okay. Alright. Like I said, doesn't mean you're going to jail or anything like that, alright? We're gonna finish with your buddies up here at the car. Oh God. I don't know what's going on.
Don't do it.
Alright, buddy.
After placing Hood in the car, police continued to drag the remaining men out. One man was pinned to the ground and repeatedly punched in the head despite repeatedly complaining of difficulty breathing, but officers believed he was faking it.
I didn't do nothing. I got his hand. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. I'm not resisting. Stop grabbing at him. Stop grabbing me.
You guys doing all right?
Yep. Stop, man. Just stop, bro.
He pushed me.
No,
I got pepper spray. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Relax, bro. Relax.
Relax.
Don't grab his hand.
I can't breathe.
You're breathing right here, bro.
I can't breathe.
You're breathing right here. I'm looking at you.
I can't breathe.
I'm watching you.
I can't breathe.
You're good.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You're breathing.
I can't breathe.
I'm right here with you,
I
man.
can't.
I'm right here with you.
I can't breathe.
Just relax and get your handcuffs on you. I'll let you get up.
I can't. On my eye. Look at these things in my eye.
Stop. Stop. Stand up.
Look at them on my eye. I can't. My eye.
Watch out.
It's good right there. It's good, Mike. It's good. It's good.
You got another gun in the back seat.
Okay.
Police asked the driver to get out of the car because he was not wearing a seatbelt, despite showing his identification. After an argument, they warned him they were going to arrest him and quickly subdued him.
Hey, can you turn the car off for me? For what? Just because that's how we do traffic stops. Thanks.
That's not how we do traffic stops.
Hey, keep the car off. I said keep the car off.
It's off, y'all don't.
You just turned it back on.
Because y'all just trying to open the door. And
All right. I'm gonna have you step out of the car, okay?
For what?
Because I told you to. Undo your seatbelt, have you step out of the car, put your hands on top of your head.
For what? I ain't do nothing.
You enter a POW style of arrest the moment you're pulled over. Get out of the car and put your hands on top of your head as though you are a prisoner of war.
Y'all just trying to open the door. And
All right. I'm gonna have you step out of the car, okay?
For what?
Because I told you to. Undo your seatbelt, have you step out of the car, put your hands on top of your head.
For what? I ain't do nothing.
Okay, I told you to step out of the car.
Let's walk away from it. You get out of that car. Let's do our job. We'll get out of here. Okay.
For what?
Because I gave you a lawful order to step out of
I'm
the
on
car.
my way to somewhere. I got.
Okay, so get out of the car.
That's where's it say that in the law?
So if you're not going to get out of the car, then you're going to be resisting, okay? And that's an arrestable offense.
Where did this say that in the
Hands on
law?
top of your head. Hands on top of your head.
Now you have to enter. You have to enter into a POW style of arrest because you've been pulled over.
Hands on top of your head. Just drop that. Put your hands on top of your head.
Where does it say that in the law book?
Yeah, put your hands.
Can I make a call first?
Put your hands on top of your head.
No, because I don't know where's all this coming from.
Because I just asked you to step out of the car. I just want to talk to you outside the car and step out of the car before I put
For what?
Before I place
So Rancho Relaxo said because of Pennsylvania versus Mims, what is the case that allows Pennsylvania versus Mims to be possible? What case is that allows Pennsylvania versus Mims to be possible?
under arrest.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, sir, I'm going to put you under arrest if you don't step out of the car.
Don't do it. Put your hands on your head. We're taking them out our side. Right here.
There it is.
Don't fucking move. All right.
There it is. Glasshart and Greg B. both got it. It's Terry versus Ohio. Without Terry versus Ohio, there's no such thing as Pennsylvania versus Mims.
We're not going to deal with that, then we're going to deal with you. You understand me? Are you hearing me? Do not move.
After arresting the driver, the police threatened the passenger sitting behind, forcing him to give up his phone and name, then restrained and arrested him because they found a gun near him.
Mayor identified him as Diabate Hood.
Okay. He hasn't told you?
No.
We'll just give him that charge too. So
You guys do me a favor, put it in the chat. OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat. Put it once, enter. Put it twice, enter. Put it 3 times, enter. OTVO. Put it in the chat. 11 comments per 60 seconds. Up those. OTVO. Put it in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. There's no such thing as you having to step out of the car, Pennsylvania versus Mims, if there's not officer safety created in Terry versus Ohio.
I have a couple questions to ask you.
There it is.
Can you answer me? Can you at least acknowledge I'm here, please? All right, sir. Due to our policy, just because we did use force on you, I need to ask you how you're feeling from this incident. Are you willing to speak with me about the incident, sir? Sir? Do you have a CPL, sir? All right, just so you know, you are going to jail tonight, okay?
You going to jail,
Do you not want to speak with me? Okay. I can see you're breathing just fine. Do you have anything else on you shouldn't have, sir? Do you want to see an ambulance, sir? No? Okay. I do kind of want to get a better search on him. Are you going to give us trouble if we have you stand out? I want to make sure you don't have anything on you. Do you have any more drugs on you, sir?
I never had no drugs on me.
Okay. I'm going to have you step out. You're not going to give us any more trouble, are you?
I nothing for me. I don't even see what now.
Except for the gun that fell off you, sir.
I had no gun on me.
Okay, sir. It fell off your person. I'm going to have to get you out to do another search on you and double lock those cuffs now. Are you done giving us trouble, sir?
Y'all beat me up. That's what. My face. I can't
What
feel
hurts?
my face.
They held him down and punched him in the face with 3 guys on top of him.
I can't feel my face. I can barely breathe. My chest hurt.
Why is your chest hurt, sir?
Because y'all.
Because you were grabbing at people's guns, sir.
I didn't grab
That's
at
why we
nobody.
use
I never
force.
grabbed nobody's gun. Stop
You were
lying.
grabbing at their
I
guns,
did grab
sir.
nobody's gun.
Okay, well, you're going
Did he just say the classic, he went for my gun line? That is such a line of bullshit.
charged with that, sir. Because you were grabbing at their waist area where
I
their
didn't
gun
grab
was.
nobody's waist. Y'all lying. I didn't grab nobody's hair. I didn't grab nobody. I did not.
And you had a gun there?
I did not. I did not.
The police approached the man who had just been beaten, pressed him to give his name, and asked for his CLP license. Although he denied grabbing the gun, the police insisted he did. The police actions in this case showed signs of abuse of power, lack of transparency, and disproportionate to the actual level of threat. Up next, a wrongdoing is right in front of them, but instead of dealing with it, they choose to protect each other in silence.
Okay. You can have a zero. Oh, okay. Where's it at? Back there. Okay. You said you was in that bag? Yeah. Okay. Where is it in the bag? No, don't go in there. Is it in this pocket? All right. In the bag. Okay, all right. All right, cool. All right, just grab your wallet for me. Just grab the wallet. Good? Yeah. Let's take the lights out. Take it out. Yeah. All right. You take the lights out for me. All right, just sit back one minute. Yeah. No. All right, just sit back for me.
After stopping a car for running a red light, the police asked the driver to remove his papers from the windshield. The violator cooperated and did not resist. However, beyond the traffic violation, the purpose of the inspection at this time remains unclear.
Yeah,
It's not a bad channel, huh? These guys are. It's a obviously AI voice, but the name of this channel is Cop Stateside. Not a bad channel. It was released 7 days ago, but not bad. They're trying to shine a light on the police brutality that we're all experiencing in this country. It's just really unbelievable.
So, you got your, huh? You got, yeah. Okay. What? 0. Okay. Yeah. So, pretty much, right there, Centerville, Capital Circle, he was sitting at the left turn signal. I guess it was taking too long on red, and he just went through it. So that's what I put him over for. Made a left turn on the red. And I got to tell you, obviously, sexual those slurs, smell alcohol once you left and everything, stuff like that. It's all good. What do we do? So at this point, as you see, go to FFE.
Right, you training that?
Yeah, very limited. I only did one, so.
On average?
Yes.
Have you called to see if anybody's seen it to you all?
I think you're called on Northwest, but nobody was in eight. I had to try again. I mean, I've done the training too, so I did one. So, and I forgot, I was just looking for it. See, I had my book on, I had my book on me, so yeah, I don't have it. But let me just try to see somebody key up. Totally switch on the track. You see if you go right here, there's signal 1 unit. Yes.
Coming back on the phone number?
Actually, not yet.
Okay, well hurry up.
You're gonna take your time. This is a traffic stop, all right?
Police reported that the driver who ran the red light smelled of alcohol and showed signs of intoxication. When the offender was discovered to be another officer, the force at the scene appeared confused and had a lengthy discussion, showing reservations due to internal factors.
You know, I got to read this super chat by Brad21Dumb. Brad21Dumb, that's a great username. Brad wrote here in the super chat, I'm a 3-time Iraq War veteran. I almost made a mistake by becoming a JBTP. When I got out of the Army, you're correct. Prior military should not become jackboot thug pigs simply from their previous training. Because what did they train you? They trained you over there in the military that you went to Iraq 3 times, that those enemy combatants will pull a grenade out after you shot them. That's what they teach these people who are in the military. And when you're over in Iraq and Syria and Afghanistan, it makes perfect sense to treat people as though they're going to try to kill you all the way to the death. But that is not how people behave here in this country. After they get shot, man, they don't want to fight anymore.
You already drive? You see you on the way? Yeah. If not,
thanks, Brad, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Somebody match him. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling.
We go from there, okay? Right. All right. So you say this is like, I guess you say you call one of us. I guess you call our lieutenant.
And then Brad Dumb continued. I'll call you Brad21 because the DMB is funny at the end. But Brad21 then continued and said, they're taught and trained that everything and everyone is a threat. Then they bring that mentality back here into our peacekeeping force, and you see how we're treated here.
I guess
thanks, Brad.
Like I said, hey, ain't much I can do with it. And they ain't something like that one out. Yeah. Alright, we'll just wait until she calls you back. Tell them that you're concerned, dude. You tell them that you're concerned. Yeah. That's what I'm get up for a drink in the after 8. Alright, come out. And they're going to tell me if it's basically like the job. Tell me if these guys going back today. Go from there. So you be willing to participate and just try to explain, or we don't.
John Lund with the super chat. What's up, John Lund? Thanks, man. I appreciate the support.
Yeah. Maybe completely voluntarily, so it'd be up to, at that point, it'd be up to the teacher to determine whether or not, if he wants to participate, or not.
Hey, buddy, I'm live. Something about a FDLE or FHP?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, they know where we're at and stuff.
The officers discussed internally, called the commander and FHP to handle it. There were signs of hesitation, avoiding making a record immediately, showing a tendency to be biased and wanting to resolve it internally.
Maybe, I don't know him. He didn't. Cool. Awesome, I appreciate it.
Hey, Brad21 DMB, you got a little competition here because just chimed in was Clown Patrol, said, wait a minute, I thought I was dumb. Wait a minute. I'm talking about I still am dumb.
I haven't.
Thanks, Michael Dolan, for the super chat. Right on, buddy. Thanks, Michael Dolan. Thanks for the support, buddy.
Made contact with, from what I understand, probably. All right, thanks, sir. Yes. Hey, Pope. All right, bye. That was Jamie Martinez. They've made contact with FHP. FHP is sending a specialist. They are 51 right now. They are coming from 90 to about 15 minutes. Okay. Hey, Lieutenant, I'm live. Yes, Jamie called me, gave me the details. He's on the FHP officers on the way from probably the 90 area, wherever Jamie and them are doing their detail thing at. Yes, ma'am. I'll let you know as soon as well, FHP's got to get here. They're about 15 minutes out, and then they'll do that, and I'll give you the update. Yeah, he said he called our watch commander and that he needed to get out of here. We explained the circumstances that, you know, we were concerned that he was under the influence of alcohol and that we were having someone around to do the field sobriety exercises to dispel any fear that we had.
Oh, is that what it is? So everybody, Brad21 said Dave Matthews Band. It's not dumb. I'm so sorry. It says DMB. So I thought Brad21 was saying Brad21 dumb. He's saying Brad21 Dave Matthews Band. Okay, got it.
David the driver. Yeah, from what I'm gathering. Yeah, I think we're good right now. I just, like I said, with the circumstances, having a big meeting, someone who's more experienced would just be good. Yes, ma'am. Says the lieutenant, she was just giving me the update. He was all right. I told her Jamie had already called. Nothing wrong with her. More experience. Are you good for a minute? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm going to step back to my car. First, he's got a missing endangered investigation he's working on. So I just need to call him and get an update and see if I need to get SVU to call him. So I'm going to step back for a minute and turn my camera off, okay? All right. You called the duty office and you're supposed to be there at 12:30?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here at 12:30.
12:30?
Yeah, because Caroline, yeah, she gets off at 1.
She gets off at 1.
That's what it is.
All right, it's only 11:30 now. I'll just keep it in the back of my mind because you might need to send somebody else. For tonight. Nope, not so much. Not so much. Okay. Being able to know there was ways to do search warrants and subpoenas and stuff to get additional information and location and all that.
FHP was called. Local police backed off. Sure.
I want to show you guys this other video here. Thanks, Gloria, for sending that in. I appreciate that. If you guys want to send me any videos, you're welcome to send me any videos you want me to cover. So this video is crazy because if you read it right here, it says 2 bicyclists get pulled over by a cop for speeding and racing. Thankfully, one of them had a GoPro. And if you take a look, this video is a couple years old, but look at the cop car and then watch how this cop behaves in this situation. So this guy's riding a bike, okay? You're riding a bike in the city. Marshall, what's up, Playboy? Legalese. What's going on, Legalese? Good to see you. You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Double tap on the screen if you would, please. So now look, these are just 2 bicycle riders and they're going down the street. He's checking the side to make sure there's no cars are coming. You heard the chirp of the siren? There's the cop pulling them over.
Yep. So why can't we be out in the road? I wasn't racing. I don't know this guy. I don't know him either. Yeah, 30's the speed limit. Yeah. I actually have a speedometer. I am going 30. Yeah, I do.
The cop tried to say that he was speeding. He has a speedometer and a GoPro on. He said he was only doing 30. The speed limit's 35.
The full requirement
What's the matter, you?
I need to have. I have lights.
You got that going?
Yeah. Is the light flashing on top?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going.
If he didn't have a GoPro on his helmet, the cop could have ran them in.
Important. There's a lot of idiots out there.
Remember, this video is a few years old. The GoPros 10 years ago were not as common as they are today.
We didn't do anything wrong. I know. I knew as soon as I saw him he was going to do that too.
I'm sure he did. He knew as soon as he saw him he was going to do that.
Thanks, you too.
Then they get away because the reason they get away is because the guy had a GoPro on his helmet. That's the reason why they get away from this dirty cop. Without that GoPro, they don't get away.
You beat in a woman's face? Or you helped your mans do it? Which one was it?
A 7-year-old son boarded.
So if you guys don't know what channel this channel is I Am God New York. This guy is a civil rights activist. He has had physical battles with the cops. I support this auditor because he has put his boots on the ground and he's fighting back. I mean, literally fighting back.
Oh man, you beat in a woman's face? Or you helped your mans do it? Which one was it?
A 7-year-old son boarded at the ATM. Also, she was with her son.
Damn. In front of the kids?
Interesting.
Wow. Domestic terrorists, y'all.
Guy beat his wife and kids and he's still a copper.
7 allegations.
Click that in. Click it.
2 sustained.
Go in there.
BS Unleashed is in the room, everybody. What's up, BS Unleashed? Kevin Bernarski, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
Substantiated.
Oh, 2 substantiated?
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I think we found them.
Most recent, 2021. Hold up.
Oh, and that's him.
Oh, and they got the good screenshot?
Oh
shit.
Interesting.
So cops are beating their wives and beating their kids, and then they go out to police us.
To upgrade that picture, we're gonna use this one right here. We don't upgrade that.
Oh my God, he almost got like $1 million in lawsuits.
$1 million in lawsuits? Ooh. No, how much?
Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yo, you cost the city a lot of money, boy. No wonder you down here.
No wonder my taxes is fat.
Yo, no wonder this nigga in the subway, detective at the subway. Holy shit. You dirty. You dirty as hell.
Dirty on the low. You didn't get dirty today, you feel me? But
yo.
Usually, you feel me?
Yo, what's the most recent dirty? It's not 2021. You here for a reason. What'd you do recently?
200.
Eric Treater.
That's all right.
One situation, $200,000.
We gonna investigate you, boy. We gonna investigate you further.
That's interesting. We got a lawsuit for $200,000. We got sued for $200,000.
There it is, right there. Listen, folks, I got to get the flock out of here. I'm going to do some Constitution headquarters stuff today. I'm going to produce a bunch of videos today, put them out tomorrow. They'll be on DLZ clips about Constitution headquarters. I'm going to teach 3 different things. I'm going to teach the exclusionary rule, the attenuation doctrine, and the good faith exception. I'm going to teach those 3 different parts of the law, and I'll put those on DLZ clips tomorrow, so you guys will be able to check it. Listen, all you guys who came, Kevin Bernarski, Gloria, John Lund, thanks a lot. John Cocoran, didn't see Chevy. I didn't see Cope Dog and Dog or Chuck P, but I saw Kevin Bernarski. I saw Rancho Relaxo, Texas 3, Legalese, Gloria, BS Unleashed, Clown Patrol. Thanks so much for coming. I super appreciate it. I didn't see Steve Conkler, but I saw Brad. Brad, thank you for your 3 tours, Interact. Thank you for your service, sir. I appreciate it. Complying Borg. Let's-o TVO. Good to see you, my friend. Listen, I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators. Good one. Good stream.